Nearly 200 million women worldwide live with endometriosis, a chronic disease affecting 1 in 10.
It causes severe pelvic pain, heavy bleeding, fatigue, and infertility, disrupting education, careers, and everyday life.
Yet, despite its prevalence and severity, diagnosis takes an average of 4 to 11 years due to symptom overlap and trivialized menstrual pain.
Moreover, patients face up to $20,000 annually in costs and significant declines in quality of life.
Current treatments fail to deliver cost-efficient, comprehensive, long-term management for endometriosis.
Laparoscopic surgery, the current golden standard, is expensive and highly invasive, making it difficult to sustain as a chronic care solution. Hormonal contraceptives are more accessible and less invasive, but they rely on endocrine disruption and offer limited personalization or durable control.
Across the factors that matter most, cost, invasiveness, personalization, accessibility, user experience, and longevity, no existing option performs favorably at the same time.
This underscores the urgent need for an integrated, non-invasive solution designed specifically for continuous, personalized management for a chronic disease.
The cabin care is why we built Ovella.
Hi, we're Ovella. I'm Sara.
And I'm Misa.
And our solution leverages 3 key mechanisms to enable earlier screening, targeted intervention, and long-term support.
Our first mechanism is TENS therapy. In endometriosis, inflammatory cytokines chronically activate pelvic sensory fibers, sustaining pain and inflammatory lesion growth. To address this, our device uses TENS applied to the lower abdomen to stimulate larger sensory nerves. These larger nerves inhibit the transmission of smaller pain signals to the brain, reducing pain perception and helping limit continued inflammation driven by sensory nerve signaling.
The next mechanism is localized thermal monitoring through a dual sensor system. Because endometrial lesions cause chronic inflammation, heat is a measurable indicator. To differentiate between device-generated heat and inflammatory heat, we use 2 thermistors. Sensor A regulates safe heat output near the heating element, while sensor B measures the true skin temperature. Together, they form a closed-loop system with the microcontroller, automatically adjusting heat for safety. Over time, this enables accurate tracking of persistent localized temperature patterns.
Ovella's MVP integrates data from TENS electrodes, localized heat sensors, and user-reported symptoms and data via the companion app. This data feeds our AI system, producing 2 outputs: the likelihood of endometriosis for early screening in undiagnosed users and personalized TENS settings tailored to each user's pain patterns and physiology. The screening component uses a random forest model trained on synthetic symptom data, currently achieving 94% accuracy. Meanwhile, a multimodal neural network determines optimal TENS parameters. What sets Ovella apart is its adaptive closed loop. The AI continuously refines stimulation parameters after each session, using a reward computed from pain reduction. This ensures truly personalized responsive pain management for every user.
Through our ERRC framework, we redefine endometriosis pain management.
We eliminate one-size-fits-all stimulation and the trial-and-error medication cycle that frustrates patients.
We reduce systematic side effects, repeated hospital visits, and long-term costs.
We raise real-time personalization, patient autonomy, and continuous care beyond clinical settings.
And most importantly, we create the first AI-driven adaptive dual therapy system integrating heat, electrical stimulation, and real-time data into a continuous feedback loop.
Ovella doesn't just compete in the existing market, it reshapes it.
Ovella requires a $150 one-time device purchase and a $15 annual subscription. Our early-stage production cost is $53.18 per unit, giving us a projected 64% gross margin. As production scales, bulk manufacturing significantly lowers per-unit costs.
Our fixed costs, primarily app development, software engineering, regulatory research, and initial tooling, are higher upfront because we're building a medically positioned, safety-compliant product. However, these are one-time development investments.
Based on our projected pricing and margin, we are expected to break even at around 1,200 units.
Our current market is people already diagnosed with endometriosis, but that's only the starting point.
The soon-to-be are individuals with suspected endometriosis. Roughly 60% remain undiagnosed, often waiting years searching for answers and relief.
Refusing includes those who rely on painkillers or heating pads, but want more personalized relief than what clinics offer.
The unexplored includes individuals with chronic pelvic pain who are not strictly tied to menstruation, who are often overlooked, representing a major untapped market.
Our total addressable market includes nearly 200 million women globally with endometriosis, representing a potential revenue opportunity of $31.4 billion based on our pricing model.
Because we are launching in Japan and expanding into the United States, our serviceable available market consists of women with endometriosis in these 2 countries. This represents a market size of approximately $3.8 billion.
By 2029, we aim to achieve our serviceable attainable market, 0.5% of our serviceable available market, which is approximately $19 million.
We anticipate strong early-stage growth driven by expanded production capacity and increasing market penetration. This positions us to reach approximately $19 million in revenue by 2030.
We begin with a direct-to-consumer model focused on safety validation and community-driven growth in Japan.
Following product validation, we will pursue FDA 510K and PMDA clearance while forming clinical partnerships and exploring insurance reimbursements.
After regulatory approval, we expand into the US and additional international markets, broadening into adjacent pelvic pain indications.
We validated demand through patient forums, collecting over 200 responses with 86% expressing interest in personalized endometriosis pain treatment. Beyond patient validation, we are consulting women's health clinics in Tokyo and engaging with the PMDA to ensure compliance with electrical safety, thermal limits, and IEC medical device standards. This dual validation, patient demand, and regulatory alignment strengthens our path to the market.
Choose Ovella. Earlier answers, real relief, and long-term support.